I've had some criticisms about my lighting on these little pieces to camera. I mean, I look better in the half light. Trust me, trust me. Anyway, no script here. This is going to be about many, many years ago when I was working at the BBC. It must have been the very early 80s. I was having a talk probably in the canteen, tea time, about cell phone reception, because cell phones were the brand new amazing thing in those days. How do you maintain cell phone reception in a tube train tunnel, for instance? I think the answer was you basically didn't in those days, but someone came up with the bright idea, with all the confidence of someone that's just read it in a book, that all you need to do is string a leaky feeder down the tunnel and your cell phone will be able to pick up what's leaking out of the feeder. I mean, I didn't know what a leaky feeder was. I just assume it's a coaxial cable where the shield isn't very good, you know. To this day, that's all I know about it, and don't even know if they exist. But this guy was pretty confident. Now, fast forward to this last few days, and the Central Festival Mall. If there's a jump here, sorry about that. My phone just rang, and it was Tom. He's not coming home tonight, so I'm going to be all in the house all on my own again. Oh my God. Anyway, fast forward to this last few days, and here I am doing my regular business up on the top floor of the Central Festival Mall, and I get the escalator up for about 3-4 flights, you know, and when I get to my floor, suddenly this conversation comes back. It's weird. This conversation that happened more than 30 odd years ago has suddenly been pulled out of my subconscious and my memory, and it's there. And why? And why? So, you know, I looked around and I took a photograph. Here's the photograph. So, can you see what brought this memory of a conversation long since gone back from my subconscious of 40 odd years ago? See if you can see. We'll leave it there. Have a good evening.